Hello everyone and welcome back to our weekly modern tournament. It's more than modern. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
It's finally good to be on air.
Right, I have the energy now.
Yeah.
Like, that was very weirdly emphasized.
Yeah.
You put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Changing everything totally.
Did you watch that show?
No.
Up in the was it Up in the Air? It was the one with Mike Myers and stuff like that.
No.
The air stewardess is like in the event of emergency, asses the window.
Assess.
As like Mike Myers
Ass
like,
is the window.
sorry,
Yeah.
you put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Anyway, watching the match here between Rizaldo Antonio. If you see his DCI is Anion Low, and Ion Low.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of
thought that was his name because I've learned not to judge in Singapore. I've always learned to just never assume.
No, but Rizaldo's from like Philippines, and Aaron Chu on the left and right respectively. Rizaldo, we saw he's on the
We saw him last week. So Grixis.
Grixis
Delver with loads of control cards.
Yeah.
Delver, Snap Custom Age, and then like cryptic commands and such and such.
Oh, but it looks like a different build of Delver because he's got two copies of Pyromancer. Sorry, not Mardu Pyromancer. Young Pyromancer in hand.
So maybe he's got more of like a Grixis Pyromancer deck this week.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's still all shiny, right? It's
when
like
you have
all
that
the
beautiful like mana base, you almost feel obliged to
I must play the Grixis.
Yeah. Like, well, I've got my Watery Graves expeditions and my Bloodstained Mire expeditions. I suppose I should play Grixis.
I guess, right? Aaron on the other side of the table, he's playing.
Bant.
Looks like Bant Coco, or maybe some kind of collector company deck.
Yeah, it could be a number of decks. Could be Collector Company. Could be Bant Knightfall with Retreat to Coral Helm. Could be what we haven't seen in a while. Bant Eldrazi, which was like a thing and then wasn't a thing and then was a thing, then wasn't a thing again.
And or could be
Bant Spirits, your pet deck.
Bant Spirits.
Yeah, Path to Exile and Young Pyromancer.
And possibly could actually be like Bant Humans.
Bant Humans.
There are builds out there.
That sounds not as good as other humans.
Yeah.
Which have red for Mantis Rider.
And also, Bant Spirits is so much better than Bant Humans. Because I mean, like Collector Company into like Spell Queller is the most amazing thing you'll ever
feels not
ever
bad.
do. Yeah,
feels not bad.
Although there is a risk, like if your opponent goes Day of Judgment or Wrath of God or what's the other Supreme Verdict? Yeah,
can't
and
be
then
countered.
and then you just on a whim of a spirit.
That's when you have what you're
Collector
looking for.
Company.
Then you're looking for the spirit.
Spell Queller, yeah.
No, you're looking for the one that 1 white sacrifice gives.
Yeah. So I mean, like you're looking for 8 targets in your deck, right? So
Yeah.
like, how wrong can it be?
Can't be that
and
bad.
then just, you decide I'm not gonna put any creatures from the 6 cards on the.
So a second Pyromancer from Rizaldo, a second Path to Exile. Rizaldo's at 5 mana. This is like he's just getting ramped. Birds of Paradise coming down here from Aaron. A lovely Birds of Paradise as well, if I say so myself.
Yeah, the original art.
Love that art. Love it.
It's supposed to be the art for Volcanic Island.
Yeah. But it's beautiful
it's
nonetheless.
so nice, yeah.
Yeah, Fatal Push on the Birds of Paradise. Rizaldo very much on the don't let them deploy any of their mana game.
And at the same time, like pseudo ramping by offering sacrifices. Please give me more mana by killing my.
So
my
Aaron
stuff.
Stomping Ground. Red was, we're going to see some red spells maybe, and then pass the turn back, stuck on 3 lands. Really needed those Noble Hierarchs and those Birds of Paradise to stick around.
Yeah, exactly. Once you get like 4 mana, that deck can do stuff. And looks like Aaron might be holding up maybe a Spell Queller. It just looks like a Bant, like Coco or like 4-color Coco.
Yeah,
deck.
seems really fair, right? Tasig delve away those lands.
Talk about like
There we
not
go.
fair.
Yeah.
Tasiger is pretty good. Definitely wants to keep the Fatal Pushes. I think he should have just like left only 1 in the graveyard.
Just so you give him more chance of getting it back, right?
Not just that, more chance to get it back. Well, I guess you're playing around maybe something like a Relic of Progenitors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, here we go. So Knight of the Reliquary. So I think we're on the Bant Coral Helm retreat. Night
Four color.
Nightfall, Coral Helm, etc., etc. Meets a remand. That just feels really good.
Yeah.
To get value from your remand there.
And now you're all untapped, and no cryptic commands, unfortunately. But your opponent's got to be like wondering, oh shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a problem of Aaron's own making, right? Aaron ramped him 2 Path to Exiles, got him 2 basic lands. He just played land every turn. So Snapcaster.
And he remanded the remand. Yeah.
Draw some cards. Oh, so much value.
Oh my gosh. And now this is 6 power on the battlefield. Like, this is a 2-turn clock.
And we're going to see a...
Rizaldo, is he going to mill his opponent? Maybe.
Foot Scour targeting.
Actually, I would target my opponent because he hasn't drawn lands the last few turns.
Yeah.
And, one of those top 2 cards got to be lands. Yeah, I'm going to mill you.
Yeah, so
nope, remand.
And
wow.
That's interesting.
Okay, so pushes Aaron to be, to have some lands on the top, possibly. Maybe I'll mill you again.
Yeah, and we're going again.
Yeah, I'm going to Thought Scour you twice.
Path to
Exile. And now
He's just digging Aaron 2 lands, right? Aaron's like, wow, this deck is poorly randomized.
Yeah, Aaron must be thinking to himself, oh, really? There's nothing. I'm really not going to draw lands for those 4 turns? Am I really going to die?
Delver Secrets. And we are, Aaron needs to find something now.
No, not even a land.
He needs a Supreme Verdict now. So 5 cards deep and didn't find land. Those lands are sitting at the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
Because we've seen no fetch lands from him, right? He's drawn Shockland. No Hierarch. That's presumably going to block a Snapcaster next turn.
Like Kasali Primate, also going to be blocking something else.
Yeah, Cryptic Command.
Oh, that's the end of the game.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, Rizaldo here just that last card. I mean, it's the last card in his hand, and using his resources to the fullest extent. But Aaron just stuck on lands. Like he kept a 2-land hand. That's totally reasonable with the Birds of Paradise and a Noble Hierarch. And Rizaldo, you gotta bolt the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that bird, man.
Rizaldo knows the name of the game. When you see that turn 1 mana dork,
it's like, yeah, kill it with fire.
Yeah, it's very, very. You don't see that in standard much anymore. Although we will do soon.
We will.
Dropping a huge,
We will.
Yeah.
Oh man, turn one Llanowar Elves is just.
That's what the people want.
That's
what the people want.
That is the broken. That is the essence of brokenness.
It's a good job Nissa Voice of Zendikar is not in the format anymore.
Oh gosh. Oh my
Turn
goodness.
1 Nissa Voice of Zendikar. Turn 1 Llanowars. Turn 2 Nissa Voice of Zendikar. Make a 0/1 or make a sap playing next turn. Give all your creatures +1.
You didn't even need the Nissa Voice of Zendikar. You could turn 1. Llanowar Elves. And it used to be turn 1 Llanowar Elves and turn 2. What's that red green Planeswalker 3 mana.
Domri Rod.
Yeah. And then
start looking at the top card of your library. Start getting card advantage. Domri spirals out of control super quickly. If you
very
can't
quickly,
deal with
it. And so what? You're gonna drop a turn 2 Fleece Main Lion. Okay, I've got Domri Rod on 4.
Yeah.
And what you gonna do? And your opponent can't stop it. So
I look forward to our new green standard overlords. Oh no, I say that. Never played a game of standard. Never played a game of Magic. In fact,
it's Magic. What is this thing called Magic?
It's interesting that people have been clamoring for a while to go. Where's turn 1?
Yeah, where's my mana dog?
What's this turn 2 rubbish? Sylvan Carroted, Rattleclaw Mystic.
We're gonna give it to you.
You're gonna get it back, and you're gonna see how good it is.
Yeah.
You're gonna see how good it is to play a Quarter of Crufix on turn. No, you're not. But how good it is to play a Quarter of Crufix on turn 2.
I'm just looking at what's a 3.
There's
3
that
mana.
green 5/4 which can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. It's a rare. It's elvish.
Oh, so
it's something like that. But it's green. So it's like you need to have Llanowar Elf, Llanowar Elf, Forest. Play a 5/4 on turn 2. Can't be blocked with creatures power 2 or less.
So dumb.
I mean, I wonder they must have looked at those cards together and gone, these may be good. These may be good cards.
I think good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If there's no like cheap counterspell, I mean, like we'll see the resurgence of things like Sensor coming back.
Yeah.
Things like I don't know what else. What else can?
Nothing, right?
There's
just,
nothing. Yeah, it's
Well,
just Sensor or
you get
you're
your half.
screwed.
You get your half counterspell, so you get your Essence Scatter and your negates.
Fine, you get Fatal Push. You still got Fatal
Yeah.
Push. You got like this new card called Cast Down or something.
So
like
that's
that.
one black, destroy target non-legendary or sacrifice or exile or get rid of target non-legendary creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And then we'll all start playing legendary creatures, and then like your cast downs will look so dumb.
Well, legendary creatures are inherently limiting, right? By the fact that they're
Yeah.
legendary, which I guess is a good limitation. You can't have
Scarab God is good, and it's legendary.
It's
and
very very good.
Anyway, you want to talk about MTG Arena?
Yeah, we can let's circle back to that once we finish the game. We can drop it in if we have some time. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I have some thoughts now that I'm allowed to talk about it.
Well, so it's stated in the NDA you can start talking about it.
They said the NDA drops on the 22nd of March. So I don't even think I think under the NDA you couldn't even tell people that you had Arena.
You had Arena.
Like
yeah.
it was that serious, as if what I don't know. Someone's gonna find out that I'm playing Arena and what I don't know.
And
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
give
right?
you the worst draws.
Yeah, well, I've had those already. It's fine.
I'm gonna give you the worst packs.
But there was like a flurry of people, like the NDA dropped last Thursday,
Mhm.
and there was like a flurry of people rushing on, and like there was some people streaming it and things like that. And I think it's going to be part of the Magic conversation going forward.
Right.
There's almost like a bifurcation, right? Or I think they hope there'll be a bifurcation of people between playing, like, if you're playing
MTG
on a computer,
or-
right, you play Magic Online, or you play Arena.
Right.
Now, I don't think they've got it quite right yet. But
Not yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, Hearthstone didn't get it right the first time around anyway. So
No.
So they have to. You got to take time.
Yeah.
Their online game Magic's online game has been historically very very poor. So
Yeah. No, I agree.
I
Yeah,
don't-
it's fine.
I
But
don't
yeah.
blame them.
So turn 2, game 2 is going to start in the same way that game 1 started,
Right.
with a breeding pool into a Noble Hierarch. And Rosado this time just Fatal Push on the Noble Hierarch again, and a second Noble Hierarch.
Yep.
So we'll see if Rosado has a second, red. Does he have Lightning Bolt? Does he have another Fatal
Yeah,
Push? So
okay.
same thing. Really, so Rosado's just like, get these guys off the table.
They
Not
can-
interested in seeing Noble Hierarchs at all.
They cannot be allowed to live.
I mean, it makes sense, right? They
Yeah,
are.
of course.
The thing about Noble Hierarch that a lot of the times
Mm-hmm.
it makes mana, right? But it's the Exalted that chips in for that extra point of damage here and there. Because modern, I mean, how often are you attacking, especially in this deck, when it's just a Knight of the Reliquary that's attacking? You're only attacking one creature.
Right.
And the Noble Hierarch means that you can get that extra 2 points of damage if you have 2 of them from Exalted.
Mm-hmm.
Which
and
is
and Birds of Paradise, like
Yeah.
these decks
Becomes a
will
1/2 flyer.
usually because play with Birds of Paradise, like 2 Birds of Paradise and like four Noble Hierarchs.
Yeah.
Your Birds of Paradise actually become useful because they got flying.
Yeah.
They gain advantage from the
Exalted.
exalted triggers. So all around pretty good. We see in Aaron's
Kasich
hand
Wolf Run.
Kasich Wolf Run, and he's got Settle the Wreckage.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, like,
I do not know how I feel about that.
okay, I sort of understand, maybe. I'm not...
It's interesting. Aaron, by bringing in Settle the Wreckage, that tells me that Aaron thinks he's the control deck in this matchup. Is that that's a control card. That's like, you attack me, and I'll get, because how many creatures does Rosado have? Right, I guess Aaron saw a Snapcaster, a Delver, and a Tasigur.
Yeah, so he might be thinking that, actually Rizaldo's deck is, the typical Delver deck, but even if it was the typical Delver deck, your Path to Exiles are good enough.
Your Path to Exiles, your Settle the Wreckage is a Path to Exile that costs 3 mana more, right?
Yes,
most of the time,
exactly. You're gonna catch maybe like 2 guys.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
max.
they'd have gained value anyway. Like Snapcaster's going to come in and get a spell back. If it's Tasigur, it's probably going to, hopefully have activated
At least once,
if
or
it's
you
Delver,
cast
right.
it for 1 black mana.
Yeah. But you're thinking, gosh, if I trade a Settle the Wreckage for a Delver, I'm losing 3 mana on that exchange, and I'm giving you
A land.
a land, and I have to wait until you attack. Like, there's so many hoops to jump through. Scepter of the Wreckage I think it's a good card, right? And I think no one ever sees it coming. Like Rizaldo,
Oh, for sure.
Scepter of the Wreckage is not on his radar
Oh, for
because
sure.
because it's come out of the sideboards of the blue-white decks. So if you pass 4 mana on a blue-white player, you're thinking, okay, they might have Scepter of the Wreckage. Game 2, not
Right,
game 1.
okay, not
but
game 1.
2. But this deck, out of the Bant deck, I'm not even thinking about that.
Because I'm ostensibly, if my opponent's holding up 4 mana, that's Collector Company, right? If
Yeah.
you're playing the Bun deck, if you're playing that type of Bun deck, like, oh, okay, Collector Company, sure, I'll keep on my Cryptic Command, I'll keep on my negates or whatever, for that Collector Company. Go ahead. Ostensibly, I'll keep attacking. If I've got my board presence, I'll keep attacking, and then boom, you get surprise, with the Shadow Wreckage. So let's see what Rizaldo does here.
Yeah.
But Aaron's here not doing much.
Well, that's the point, right? Aaron's deck, it feels like a deck that wants to get on the board and then start using Knight of the Reliquary
to gain some
advantage,
and,
and then finish you off with a Keswick Wolfrun. I just maybe. So now Rizaldo knows that Aaron doesn't have a collector company, right? Because otherwise he would have just fired that off there.
Yeah, and he will waited just for Rizaldo to
pass.
Well, maybe Aaron's waiting for. Or Rizaldo might be thinking that Aaron's waiting for that second Collector Company so that he can collect the company at the end of your turn.
Counter it and then collect the company again.
Yes, and get some value out of that.
But I mean, they're both just, Aaron, I don't think just wants to stare awkwardly at Rizaldo and go, and he's stuck on mana, right? We've seen him pass without mana.
Yeah.
But it just seems like his deck doesn't want to be doing that.
Josh, okay, this is
Electrolyze.
really very awkward. So Electrolyze, just to draw the card, I mean, like, it deals an additional 2 points of damage.
Yeah, and I think Rizaldo's looking for lands, right? We've seen him use 2 ops.
Yeah.
We've seen him, Electrolyze draw a card. I think he's drawn...
He's drawn an island.
So he's just having a think about, what.
He could play his, like, 1 mana Delver here.
Yeah, I think so.
So strange. Rizaldo's got to be thinking like, oh, he's got Collector Company. Oh, he's got something. Well, or maybe he's got nothing.
Well, I think Aaron in that situation, if he had Collector Company, I would have fired it off. Right? Maybe he has much more patience than I do, but I probably would have gone.
I would have fired it off.
I would have just tested him, right? Put it out there.
Like, you got the counter.
You got to have it, right?
Yeah.
Because if you, I'll play it. Like, I want to be pushing you. I want to be pressuring you. I want to be putting you under pressure. I don't want to be because that if you play the passive game, that's only going to benefit the deck that has the cryptic commands, the ops that can play that sort of game.
At worst, sure, I'm going to drain you of one of your cryptic commands, and then you get to draw an extra card. Sure, whatever, but I'm doing this at my end step. I'm utilizing my mana for my entire round effectively. Ooh, there we go. Celestial Purge. And that gets met with a Dispel. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. So I like that Rizaldo here decided to just, delve away everything. All right. So Path to Exile and
Snapcaster Mage flashing back Dispel.
For the Dispel. Okay.
So Aaron's picked his battle, right? This is my battle, like Tassiger's my battle.
And it's a battle that he just lost, unless he's got surgical extraction.
And Aaron is going to target Path. Now, Aaron's going to have to reveal his hand, and Rizaldo's going to know that he has a Set of the Wreckage now. But now the Set of the Wreckage in hand. It completely negate, because you can just play. Oh, well, so you're going to see Path in response.
All right, so Path. Okay, so I don't like that Rizaldo did at the beginning of the upkeep. I don't like that he did it during that point.
Should have done it end phase.
He should have done it end phase if you wanted to save the
Yeah, maybe yes.
If you wanted to save his Tassigur, like he should have done it at the end step or during his main phase, when Aaron was like totally tapped out. So that was kind of awkward. That was kind of weird.
And here we go. Aaron hiding the Set of the Wreckage at the bottom, hoping that no one notices.
Yeah.
We see a remand, and we see.
I
don't know what the middle card is actually.
Is that Staticaster?
Oh, is it Staticaster? Okay.
So yeah.
So just. just I guess plays against Snapcaster and unflip Delvers. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, the
I mean, yeah,
Snapcaster,
right,
it does
yeah,
get
yeah.
the- it does
It
get
get-
the Snapcaster.
Yeah, it gets Snapcaster, it gets Delvers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It gets untapped Delvers. Yeah, Exile. Yes,
Yes,
Exile. They're
exile
all going to
everything.
they're all going to Exile.
Unfortunately, Surgical Extraction, pretty good card. Of all the cards in Modern, Surgical Extraction is probably one of my favorite like instant sorcery type spells because you can hit fetch lands,
We can hit Tron lands,
you
right?
can hit Tron lands, and like, man, that sucks if you're the Tron player. It's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it does.
I love playing it in the main board. Like there was a deck that I was playing. I played it in the main board. I'll like strip your hand and like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna get rid of all the copies in the deck. Like the thing that drives your deck, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Or like the minute you go to try to fetch your lands, and once you get the fetch land, yeah, I'm gonna remove all those fetch lands. Yeah, sure. It's fun.
Seems
It's
alright.
fun. It's fun
Seems
to
alright.
do.
Yeah, and Aaron just
Alright, Shadow Wreckage? No, not yet.
Set the record on a Snapcaster's already got value. Just seems like,
Alright, so Delver.
Thought Scour,
Thought Scour
targeting.
myself.
Yep. Thought Scour.
Oh no, discards the Thought Scour.
Oh, Steam Vents, I believe that is. Could be wrong on that one. See, it's, no, not Steam Vents. Scalding. No, it's not Scalding Ton.
Scalding,
I
no,
think it's a
that's Steam
Bloodstained
Vents.
Mark.
That's
It's a Steam Vents.
That's Steam Vents, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the art for the expeditions down.
Oh, okay, not yet.
Not all of them.
No, not the. I know the Steam Vents one because that's
Yeah,
like
it's
the
cool,
circle.
right, yeah,
That's
yeah,
a very
yeah,
cool
yeah.
one. But the rest of them, like the rest of them,
I know
like, look
Hallowed
similar to each
Fountain,
other.
right?
Yeah, Halo
it's a-
Fountain is
yeah.
also quite unique.
But the other ones, yeah, I don't know. Quite frankly. And we're going to see a Meddling Mage.
All right, naming. Does Rizaldo let that resolve though?
He's having a think. So we know Aaron's got Remand in hand as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, he can lightning bolt. I mean, like he's got 2 lightning bolts. You just like bolt the damn thing at the end.
So hopefully Aaron doesn't name Lightning Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if he would. That seems like a very...
No, if he names lightning bolt, like
Well, I don't know why he would. That's the thing, right? Because-
Rizaldo would just instead bounce it at end step, and draw a card.
So Rizaldo's having a think. Doing some maths. Going, can I race? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like
Right,
Aaron's
most
at
likely,
10.
yeah, most likely.
Aaron's kind of.
Well, I think he's probably thinking, if he doesn't name Lightning Bolt, I'm just going to shoot 2 Lightning Bolts at him.
Yeah, because he's not blocking with the Snapcaster.
No, with the
I mean, he's
Meddling
not.
Mage.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah, you
blocking with a
don't block
Meddling
with
Mage.
it,
You play a Meddling Mage to prevent your opponent from playing Magic. If you're blocking with a Meddling Mage, then I think you're not doing it right.
It's like Dark Confident, right? It just doesn't attack or block.
Yeah,
Unless there's like nothing on it. Just
It's like,
Dark Confident is just
even
an
if there's-
enchantment.
You know what? Even if there's stone nothing and my opponent's has like 2 white and 2 generic untapped,
Yeah,
I'm not attacking.
you're not
man.
into
I
Sell
was
the
like,
Wreckage.
Yeah, no, Saddle Wreckage is gonna wreck you. So
It's I like to think as Dark Confident as like a black enchantment.
yeah.
That just for like 90% of the time just sits
A
on the battlefield and
black enchantment that has fatal push.
yeah. So you're gonna see Lightning Bolt
Alright, so
on
lightning
Meddling
bolt.
Mage.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing you named like Cryptic Command or
I think
or
so,
something
yeah.
to that effect.
Attack for T.
Alright.
Serum Visions.
Sure.
Draw a card. Scratchy.
Remand here just, I mean, like, I would have just reminded that Seven Visions is to draw a card. Like, there's nothing,
I don't know what Aaron's holding on to the Remand for. That's what I'm trying to figure out, right? Because look at all that mana. Like,
okay, so he's waiting for the Cryptic Command.
he is right, but
Right?
you're just getting a. And what?
Oh, there we go. Okay, so Staticaster, he doesn't have...
He doesn't have red. Doesn't have red. Can't use Staticaster.
Jeez. Alright.
Yeah, Castle Wolfrun doesn't produce red, just uses red.
No.
And pass the turn back. Yeah, nothing. That is. He's going to have to use a Sail the Wreckage at some point, just to as a 1-for-1 with a Snapcaster.
And that's unfortunate because, like, Rizaldo's just gonna Cryptic Command it, counter.
Yep.
And you know what's the worst thing? That he can Cryptic Command, counter that, and I'm gonna bounce my Snapcaster.
Oh, Blessed Alliance. Okay.
Okay. So
Here we go. Escalate.
Are we going to? No, he's not
he's
gonna
leaving the
escalate,
remand. He's leaving
remand
mana
it,
up for remand, right?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so
So he can't so Rosado can't double cast.
The cryptic command. He could go for a cryptic command and then go for the Tasigur. Like if this doesn't resolve, then he can cast the Tasigur. His opponent's down. Oh, okay. So he lets that go.
Interesting.
He's gonna cast a Tasigur for like full on
All of the
super
values.
value. Yeah.
The old 1 mana 4/5 with a special ability.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my Snapcasters. I'm gonna keep my.
Oh, Delve is good mechanic. when we do, at some point in the next 6 months, when we do the old best magic
card, yeah.
best mechanics, and we go back to that when we do that,
Yeah,
it's on the long list, right? Of things we want to talk about, apart from like Plato, and like we'll have the theology and philosophy like stream. We'll have like the history stream. We'll have the McDonald's appreciation stream.
I want to talk about like 99. Do you listen to podcasts?
I listen to some.
Okay.
Some.
Have you heard of this podcast called 99% Invisible?
No.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
What is it about?
It's about design. It's the whole point of like 99% invisible, like the product is just the 1%. The final product you see is not that 1%,
okay.
and 99% of the effort is behind the scenes, and so they talk about like design choices in certain things.
Okay,
man, I could talk all day about that.
We got the design podcast coming up. Like on the long list, we've got the accounting and finance podcast, which will send everyone. No one will listen to. We'll send everyone to sleep. Like, as I talk about the details of beta, very exciting. And then we'll circle back to the best mechanics. And Delve is on my list, right?
It will still be Delve. It will still be
egregious.
Phyrexian
mana, Storm,
and Delve. That's it. Like these are the main culprits. Always, goodness. He paid only 1 mana for that set
of the wreckage. Sadness is just going to get. So we're going to see a fight now. Well, maybe we're not going to see a fight. So what's that? That's just a.
No, I'm just going to remind that
right.
damn thing back to your hand. Oh man, that's 4 points of damage, and that's pretty tough.
Mm.
And then he's gonna fight over the remand. Okay, so he's gonna remand the remand,
knowing that Rosaldo has a cryptic command in hand.
All right. Okay, you get to draw a card.
So you can draw, but you're now tapped out.
Yeah,
tap 2 more. Remand.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a card, and you're gonna go down to 2. And does Rosaldo have lightning bolt? Come on. Snapcaster lightning bolt.
There we go.
And there's the scoop.
Aaron's seen it up. He's seen enough, yeah.
And there's a handshake coming out from the winner. I don't even want to get into that.
I'm not.
Everybody's got
I've got no
comment.
No comment on that at all.
Yeah.
Apart from I play sports. That's my only comment.
Yeah.
I play sports at a competitive level, and that's my only comment I'm going to make on the handshake. You can infer from that what you want.
my back aches because of sports. So
you can infer that. You can infer from my comment whatever you want.
Whatever.
I'll make no more. This isn't a platform to talk about ridiculous things like that.
All right, we're going to take a break. I'll put on a replay of last week's tournament where I was all alone. Was I all alone? I think I was. Anyway, remember, you can join us on the stream every Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Singapore time. This weekend as well, you can join us on the stream, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames. We will be streaming the first... did I say weekend? I meant Saturday, which is also part of the weekend. The first seasonal qualifier for Grey Ogre Games Invitationals for 2018. Catch that. We are going to crown our first confirmed place for the qualifiers. No, we might see 2. If Jeffrey does well, we might see 2. And if Kelvin Chu comes by, no, but
I don't think so.
I don't know. No, if Kelvin Chu comes by, it's modern. But Knightfall, Kelvin Chu, inseparable.
Maybe best
These
friends.
two best friends, match made in heaven.
Best friends.
Yeah, he sleeps with the deck. like
No
under
comment on that
like,
either.
cards underneath the pillow.
No comment
He
on that.
dreams
No
of
comment on that.
Knights of the Reliquaries.
This may or may
and
not be
noble
true.
hierarchs.
May or may not be true.
Yeah, I cannot confirm nor deny.
There's
this
no
statement.
official comment from either Groega Games.
Kelvin
These
Chu
these
or
views
something.
are those of Mick and
yeah,
Mick
just
alone.
my-
And no other. They do not necessarily represent the views of Groega Games or myself. They may not be true.
And sign on the dotted line. We'll be and remember you can find out more information greyogregames.com. We'll be back in a while. We're going to talk over this thing. Yeah, okay. So I'll just stop recording here. Stop.